Leave me, Lucy.
Hey, hey. Give me just a second. Let me get this shirt out. If you're already here and I send it to you, I'm sorry. I'm just sending it to everybody. Okay. Hey, Merle. How are you, honey? I'm glad you made it. Let me get this sent out to everybody. Everybody.
She was on her way out of your life when I found not knowing which way to turn.
How is everybody? Can y'all hear me okay? I have a new setup. Well, new temporary setup. Phony baloney. Do I know who you are? Are you phony? I know I've seen that name before.
Did you really think losing you would destroy her? And that's why she kept hanging around. She stuck to her promise and talked to her conscience. She did all she could for a while. Then she picked up the pieces.
We're gonna watch the live stream. Molly and Justin here in a minute. See what the new updates are. I kind of have ideas. I've been following along a little bit today, getting some work done, but some things have happened. You're so funny. We got 15 minutes left before they start up. Bob. Let's see. I think I hit everybody. I know it's got to go swap laundry out in a minute. I have a eyeball headache. Like my tooth. Like I'm fixing to get a sinus something. Hey, honey. Oh God. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. She came on one day and said she was sick but tested negative for COVID, and then came on the next day and said she tested positive for COVID. And okay, Mom. And then somebody said there was rumors that there was an OD and she was in the hospital. But I mean, I don't think she would still be in the hospital if she was posting though. So if she really did, I mean, I don't know. It's just so much bullshit. um. Yeah, that's all she does. Ah, right. Um, by the way, I know that most of the people that come in here don't really do the MLM thing, but if any of you buy paparazzi, just know we're getting information in that paparazzi consultants that are stepping up and reporting Andrea are actually getting lashed out to by paparazzi. And several paparazzi consultants have started who have been involved in the Andrea violation emails themselves. Yep, she is. She was actually laying in the bushes or in the trees without no breeches on. She took her pants and her underwear off and was laying there crying because she could not empty her bladder. And she was talking about needing to catheterize herself, and had talked about using a pipe. A rusty bent pipe to cath herself because she could not empty her bladder, which, she has diseases that can affect her kidneys, and living the life she lives takes a toll on that. And you can tell when she starts having issues just by looking at her. She starts getting really bloated, and she had not emptied her bladder but like a couple times, I think, in the last 48 hours that we saw her. So from what we understood, she probably had a UTI that turned into a pretty bad kidney infection. Yeah, probably went past the UTI at that point. She waited so long. That's why she was getting sick. Yeah. Oh, there's much more fun stuff on IG though. Um, oh yeah. I mean, I know that's painful. Like even though she does live the lifestyle she lives, I don't want to see anybody in pain. Like especially physical pain. So, and that's miserable. And can you imagine? I've never felt it, but I've had patients there before. Hey, Taco. I've had patients there before. And I'm telling you, not being able to empty your bladder and needing to is miserable. I'm going to click mute and on this say come on. Let me see here. This is what I was wanting to do.
Justin, how are you doing? It's good to see everybody on this. What are we? Sunday? Is it Monday or Sunday? Sunday. Today's Sunday. Last day before the week starts. Joy to the world. Sorry, I'm having a little issue here with my mic, but we do have a good bit of information for you guys this evening with this case. I'm going to invite Molly Golightly up so we can talk about it. So that link currently is just for
I'm
Molly.
trying to get the chat up here where y'all can see it. Okay, guys, hold on. Yes. Yep, that's them. It's Molly and Justin.
For guests and people who want to talk about it. Hello, Molly.
Hey, can you fix our
Let me know if y'all have any issues, okay?
Yes, tonight is a big special treat for everyone. This is a doozy, you guys. We've been working real hard, and I want to say thank you to everyone in the Justice for Vaughn group. You guys,
do y'all want it like this, or would you rather see it smaller where you can read their chat?
Finally got some rest.
Yes.
Finally.
Finally.
And now we have so much stuff. Justin doesn't know this, but I put together a 30-minute, the whole story so far in 30 minutes. I just posted it a half an hour ago. So anyone that wants to catch up on the story, I condensed it and set it in, all the facts. And I want to say to everyone in that Justice for Vaughn group, you ladies are absolutely lovely. You guys have been so helpful for Vaughn's parents, for Vaughn's family, his friends, fellow Marines. And this is what it's about. This is about justice. This is about a Marine who is in trouble, and a woman who was so power hungry.
Hold on.
Incredibly.
That it destroyed an entire family. That's what this is about. And this mother, Letitia, is going to have the support of me and Justin. And I completely 100% have her back and her best interests. Where we're at now is Justin and I are being flooded with so much information from friends, family. Everyone wants to be anonymous, and we can respect that. And absolutely, a lot of stuff is coming out.
Yes, credibly incredible. Thank you so much. There has been so much. I mean,
hey,
our
Miss
inboxes has been.
Can y'all see their chat better this way?
Stories, information. We've talked to, friends, others, but it's just been amazing, really, how. A lot of people don't want to. It's hard for them to speak up, but whenever something happens, you get a lot of information. We talked to someone last night that said that is very familiar with this, and they said we are 98.9% right about
all of our assessments. And this is a family member. And so, yes, her own family. That's like, just keep it. Just remember that her own family are suspicious of, this woman that's not acting like she's innocent. Remember, silence is an answer.
It is.
So is putting your comments on hold and being in hiding and picking up your little trailer to run. I know that you're watching, Andrea.
Okay, Katie, if you will just hang in here with us for now, I'll give the rundown afterwards, okay?
And I think that 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 Marvon is in a lot of trouble. And the way that you have handled yourself is not going to benefit you at all. Listen, I know that you're making more money now that we're talking about you than ever before. And I think that you love all the attention that you're getting, but this is really not about you. This is about Marvon.
Absolutely.
And his son and those two beautiful girls that you have. And I really hope and pray that you are not going to hurt these children. I really hope that you can just, listen, the ball is in your court right now. And we're really hoping that you're going to do the right thing. And I know that you say that you always win, but this is the thing. This man is lying in a bed. What do you gain at all by saying that his father and his mother cannot see their child? His mother is living with a lot of regret. His mother did the right thing. Crime community. It goes the other way. Sometimes they end up in households or they get hurt. And we talk about those kinds of things all the time, and it guts us. But right now, you still have a chance. You do have a chance. Just be honest. And the thing is I know that you can't be honest with your followers because you can't be honest with yourself.
She's never been honest with herself. She is trying to hide from her own self. I don't think she even likes her own self. So she puts so much emphasis on, overdoing it all. And, she may have won mostly up to this point. But Marissa, Molly,
there's nothing to gain.
And for what?
That didn't want to be with her. And guess what? I think that was a bruise to her ego. But guess what? The man is a Marine. No Marine wants to be emasculated by a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And you said to yourself, he legit brought up, I don't even have money to buy a sandwich. Do you know that when I give sessions and stuff and I say, you want to know something? Men are very simple. Don't nag. They love sandwiches, right? And just make yourself available every night. He'll never cheat on you. Men are simple, very complex because you are a woman. You're emotional. And I do hear that you have had some issues with your father and you don't like men of authority.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine. You don't like men of authority. You don't like being told what to do. Okay, but sometimes, listen, you're taking years off of your life being angry like this.
She admits it, Marissa. She actually admits it in several videos. She says that she's had a lot of anger issues. Thank you, Carrie Lynn, for the super sticker, and thank you, Sue, for becoming a member. We appreciate it. And thank you earlier. I think I said thank you earlier for the membership. I really believe Vaughn, at the beginning of the year when he started seeing the doctor, right? I think finally he was ready to take the reins by, of the horns and really start taking action in his own life. He wasn't able to see his family members. she kept him from the family. If he did talk to them, it was nothing but, you know, hell from her, more or less. But you know, he was changing it up, and I think that was just really too much for her, Marissa. She couldn't take it.
It's about power for her and control. That's it's obvious to someone that's even seen any of her videos. It really is all about her. And you know what? It's her channel.
Right? Yes.
Listen, on her channel, she can talk about herself and her life all she wants. It's her channel. You can't have it both ways and say, well, why? Well, why are you making it all about her? You know, like, why do you make it all about herself? Well, honestly, it's her channel. So, of course, she's going to talk about herself. So, right now, knowing that we are 98% right about our assessment of the situation, and this is day 5 for us. Day 5. That's how quick we got up to pace.
Thank you, Brianna.
This is wonderful. What needs to happen right now is Letitia really needs a lawyer. We need to find her a good lawyer, a real representation that is going to work for her. Know this, you know, and the thing is Letitia really isn't strong enough right now to digest this whole situation. Okay, listen, Jess, if you have a problem, what you're doing is you're spamming the chat. And this Jess chick.
Jess.
With the flower in her head.
Okay.
You being lost, I'm sorry, but we've given so many updates. You're just gonna have to go back or catch up. I'm sorry, but we're not gonna keep. There's not enough time. Okay. I'm sorry to be rude, but this is the thing. When you're talking about this with this much pressure on you, it's horrible, and you're gonna get a little cranky. So just get her out of my face, please, Justin. I'm begging you, get her out of my face because she's trolling the comments with stupid comments. Really, I just can't.
We got it.
Thank you.
She may be.
Thank you. Please rewind. I'm not trying to be now she deletes her messages. Oh God. All right. I'm sorry. I yelled at you. So let's get back to this update.
What's she going to eat in prison? It's a question.
Well, this is the thing. Listen, she is not right now a person of interest. She has not been given a God, what's the thing when they bring you in for questioning? She's not been interrogated. As of now, she's not a person of interest. Now, we may believe that she needs to be a person of interest because that is our opinion. And all of us, how many are watching, we believe she could be a person of interest or a suspect. She has the answers. Now, is she going to tell the truth? No. I was given a picture of the outside of the house, and circled was where the camera was. There is not a camera. There is not a camera in the backyard from what I understand. And even if there was, she controls that. So after we got this barrage of information of what was going on with that shed, is it possible that he was living in that shed? Because he wanted to go into the piano room. And she said, no. And then she wanted him in the bedroom. And he's like, well, where are you going to sleep? Ouch. Go. He thought that she was very, very. You want to know what's inside that shed, Bridget? That's a good question. We don't know.
Good
Am I
question.
willing to risk a charge by trespassing? Hey, I've done it. I've done it how many times?
Kathy, why are you in
Hold
here
on a
calling me
second.
the
Oh, God,
devil
if you send me
again?
chicken, I'm going to kill you.
We have we will be requesting the body cam tomorrow. We will be making a FOIA for that.
Y'all ain't right. Sorry, I'm
They
trying to
were
switch my internet over.
definitely- You're muted.
I want to know who called the police to my house.
Seriously?
He's
Who
right
blocked?
there.
Are you kidding?
For what?
Oh, Jesus. Really? These bitches are crazy. Hold
He's right
on.
here.
Oh my
Do you want
god.
an attorney? Officer? All right. Well, that's what I do. I'm sorry. I'm just getting justice for a Marie. That's all.
I'm gonna mute Marissa's.
Okay.
This
I just
is
Plugged it
true
in
crime.
instead of putting it on, having it on the Wi-Fi. Maybe that'll work better.
Just something. So yeah.
All these assholes calling the cops again.
It is ridiculous. It is.
I
So
wish one of y'all would call the
ridiculous.
police to my house.
But it is what it is.
She needs to slow her chat down. Oh, that's Justin's chat.
She is not there. I can tell you that, and I'll be honest with you. From what I understand, she is not coming back to that house either. No. Someone said, "Please don't mute it." Her husband and everyone is home, so she's fine. I promise. Thank you for the concern, though. Yeah, I mean, she usually text, so I just want to make sure that everything is okay. Yes.
Hello,
I wouldn't say
Kathy,
swatted,
go take care of Joel, please. Jesus don't want to be at my house. I got too many serpents here.
If it's a cease, then it's.
Kathy, Joel just called me and said he wants a bluey.
Information being available.
Go get it.
Yeah,
Go get
I
it,
don't
girl.
know if it will ever be. One of the mods. Yeah, there is no. Yes, no rumors or anything. I have like literally state police officers all on my street and other law enforcement officers. So I don't know. We'll just kind of wait for her
Oh, okay.
and see.
Did someone sway? Oh, swat.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Angela. Can the 911 be requested?
Yeah, Molly got
Yes,
swatted.
absolutely. Yes. Phone calls.
I doubt it was Dre. She's hiding. It was
Body
probably one of her
cams.
or minions.
Any information. FOIA.
Kathy, you did it.
And they're, you know,
No,
even
he needs to learn how to put
actions.
turn on
She's not muted
the
now, but I don't
slow chat, whatever it's called. Words,
Let me
Harley.
mute again. Yeah. So this night, Marissa and I was on the channel Without a Crystal Ball.
Okay.
And Kate, she had requested some information through a FOIA, and so had the mother of Vaughn. And the mother had to wait like 5.
No.
She got the information.
Jesus Christ.
And
what did you say?
Without a crystal ball, she said that she got it back the same day. So,
oh hey, Lynn is.
From what
I haven't
I
seen
understand,
her over here in a while. Somebody go tell Lynn to get over here.
From what I understand, hold on, Dre is very, very manipulating to even the authorities that she's gotten by with.
I don't know, that's going too freaking fast. He needs to slow it down.
With the Yuma Police Department and stuff. Now, you know, she's like a little cute lady, you know, who you wouldn't think could be such a, you know, such a manipulating person, in my opinion, and others.
Y'all are funny.
But if, you know, she may have certainly gotten by with so much pertaining to many different aspects. So, you know, God out, you know, Vaughn's
I cannot
family.
believe you went over there and said
quite
that.
possible she has told them complete things that are not even true. Something like that. This woman has so much.
Holy shit.
This woman has so much content that's out there
over
so much time.
I thought that was somebody
I
else.
will slow the chat as soon as Marissa gets back. It's kind of hard for me to do that and keep talking, but I will slow it as soon as Marissa gets back.
Hold on.
But
hang on.
You know, I think that these little things added up over the period of time, particularly probably I would say in the last 2 years. The mods will take care of the people. She can shut.
Y'all don't mute Kathy again if she...
loud people.
Oh heavens.
No, Tommy, you're not blocked. I don't see Kathy. Let me see if I can find her real quick. Okay, they're gonna let Kathy keep chatting. Is in our room. Okay. Thank you so much, Heather Dodson. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're very kind. She, you know, Dre has definitely been watching. From what we understand, in the last couple days, another someone in social media, shall we say, a fake cease and desist regarding put a fake letterhead.
I signed up for this. I know.
Yeah, y'all let Kathy stay.
A fake letterhead regarding she had just made up a letter and used the letterhead. I'll just say that. Allegedly. So, it's technically not illegal, but if the attorney with the fake letterhead wanted to go after her, I guess he could. But it is what it is.
Okay, enough. Pyro. Pyro.
Who knows who called? It's technically not illegal, Caitlin, but it's and wrong. Now, if you would do that, like with obviously like with the FBI letterhead or anything, government related, that is wrong.
Well,
Thank
hello,
you so much,
Kathy.
Ali
Welcome
79.
back.
I hate to even ask a question like this, but does Dre gain
I wonder
anything
why.
monetarily from Vaughn if he passes? Maybe that's a dumb question. Such a sad situation. Thank you, Ali 79.
I should have known when you called me the devil again.
So we do not know.
Yeah, I just asked that in text.
If there is any sort of life insurance, I can say that Vaughn, he was not considered a lifer, which is 20 years.
Wait, Kathy Harrison is a lady on Facebook with a large following. She does all sorts of wacky stuff. Makes us normal Christians look really bad.
If you're 20 years or longer, you're pretty much set. You get benefits for the rest of your life. But I'm actually after I answer this, I am gonna turn it on subscribers only because we're getting a little bit of a trolls. But after he did not do his 20 years. From what I understand, Dre wanted him out of the military.
Are you subscribed?
She got her wish. From what I understand, from who we was speaking to last night, she did not like Vaughn in the military. However, it's very interesting to me that she has been married to 2 military men.
How are you tonight, Mark?
But from what I understand, I think she can get like 20 to 30% of a check. I guess you could say per month.
God almighty.
Thank
I
you,
thought
Natalie
this was
West.
his job. Why can't he slow it down?
Appreciate it. We're just kind of waiting on Marissa to get back. All right, Coach.
She might have to get.
Thank you, Paula, for becoming a member. Thank you, Amanda C. Appreciate it. As you can see, it's going well, apparently. Thank you so much, Caribbean Kool-Aid. Good to see you, dear. It was good seeing you yesterday, being on panel with you. Growing up around JW, do
Apparently.
not believe in being in the military and do not believe in divorce. Divorce is looking down upon big time in religion. Yes, so we're going to talk more about that shortly. Kudos for becoming a member. Appreciate it.
Yeah, he said he is.
So, what's going on?
Kathy, did you
Okay,
call her?
so an officer just left the house. It's too late. They didn't want me to know. Just like, you know, there are multiple agencies looking into this. And the reason that they came by is because my part being when I said, can somebody drive past that street to see if the camper was out there? So apparently people out there, Vet Girl, you are 100% right with everything you said to me the other day. Basically, the authorities are, what do you call it? And guess what? Nobody can go to the hospital. Apparently people are taking citizens are taking this seriously, and they're going to the hospital, and now multiple agencies are now involved. We have definitely been heard, and we just gotta settle down. He said, we understand free speech, but, you know, sending them. So I asked someone last night to drive by the street. I never said the number, but I asked someone, if you were in there, can you drive by? I can no longer do that, and that's okay. So they said that they would just going to make a note of it and leave it be, and just know that, yes,
Yes, you can't publicly put that out there, is what it is.
Yes, don't publicly do it, and don't incite them, because there are crazy people.
Kathy, we know you're a she.
You put the word out. Just
we're talking
saying.
about
Stephanie's
Justin.
over here.
He said he was going to.
There's certain responsibilities. You know, listen, the police, they think that what we do is kind of cool. You know, they think that what we do is kind of cool. Do I want to have the police here? No. Do I want Dre to get in some sort of trouble where she's gonna be physically hurt? Absolutely not.
Yes.
But guess
Correct.
what?
Exactly.
Me trying to get the mother, Letitia's not going to be able to go to the hospital. No one's allowed to see him at this point. Not even Andrea. No one can, he said.
That's bittersweet.
It's terrible.
In my opinion. Well,
hey, listen,
I hate it for the mother.
This. They told us that she would twist this, and you know what? It's fine. It's cat. All right, so let's just.
I'm gonna put it on slow mode, just because we have 2,400 in here right now.
It's okay. Listen. Hershey Police, they are awesome. They.
Yeah.
I was like, what? But yeah, so just so you know, let's just be more mindful that she, like I said, she's not so much a person of interest. She has not been arrested, blah, 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 blah. Please do not go by the hospital. Please don't go by her mother's house. I honestly, and what you redacted. Oh, and then another thing was the unredacted police report. I actually fixed that, and it took me a couple of hours to realize that it was unredacted, which with the first one, but I did redact it. I said, oh, I know what you're talking about. I'm fine. Oh, well, what I'm doing is not really a crime. It was more like a
You're
They're
not
coming
doing
by to tell me, this could get worse because these people are being very reactive.
Mark.
That's it.
Yes. I mean,
and he didn't even want. He's like, he said, I wish. He goes, I wish that,
Mark.
This wasn't even being put on. He goes, but it's too late. And I was like, you couldn't have come a half hour earlier. And then he was playing with the dog, told me about his dogs, and that was it. It's a scare tactic. Well, guess what? We're still gonna be seeking justice for Vaughn. And as far as, please stand down. Don't go to the hospital. Don't go to the hospital. And don't drive by her family's house. That's what I'm saying, and I'll say it on my own channel.
Thank you so much, Kimberlyn. Appreciate you. And Audrey, thank you so much. So this is the thing. I mean, we do not promote violence for anybody, anywhere, no matter, because violence with violence is wrong. It's absolutely wrong. It's for Vaughn. So we want to do this the smart way and the correct way with the most class we can, right, Marissa?
Absolutely.
So yes, if you would see her on the street or anything,
exactly. Can you highlight Priscilla's comments, babe?
Sure. Yes.
Oh, look at this. You and me are
all right. Just making it clear, we are not.
I said you and me are married now. Also, there's another announcement that I have to make. I'm
watching streaming them so that we can get updated on Vaughn's situation. So now we know that nobody is allowed in to see Vaughn.
So this is interesting.
Including
I'm about to release a bunch of audio.
Andrea.
My source wants to make sure that the content is released through me. Okay. I know you are going live tonight, which I think would be a good time to speak about the audio, but can you direct them back to my channel to listen to the audio in full? Absolutely. The source is being really particular about this, and I want to respect their wishes.
Yeah, probably because
you don't want
they're a little upset over the whole situation.
We're going to hear them anyway. But yes, everyone,
we're not trolling them.
We'll go.
We're actually. I did a live 2 nights ago about all this.
See, this is what I told you guys about.
Like
this is
several week long
these people on YouTube are just so competitive
with a veteran that is in a coma.
This is we need to remember that this man is a Marine and he is laying in a bed in a vegetative state. This is not about money or competition or who can, or a pissing match. That's not what this is about. This is getting worse and worse. Just like I said, this is getting worse and worse and worse.
Marissa and I, we've always been out in the field together. I mean, that's what.
So word was going around today that the kids were taken away from Andrea.
Thank you so much.
Well, the police officers said that it's locked down. That hospital is locked down, and multiple agencies. And I think you know what multiple agencies mean. And I went. So yeah, let me just say, they are watching. I told you guys that because remember when we did the cash.
Hey, Mike, where have you been hiding?
Every time that you put that hashtag, there's a part of the police where when they're investigating, they're looking and they are watching. And when I was in Orlando, remember with my good friend, she was the cop. Remember, I was wrestling her in. All right, so I did a meet and greet in Orlando, and she came down for that. And I asked her, I said, not for nothing, you're a New York City cop. Is there a part of, the police that you watch social media? She goes, oh, yeah. Completely shelled off. She goes, they watch everything. And I said,
is that a little bit better?
That? And she said, because they're looking for someone that might know, and whoever's involved with it, they are watching and they're going to start speaking. And they're looking at the comments.
Oh, be
So it's
careful
not
driving.
really about us.
Yeah,
It's
we're
about you guys.
We're gonna get everybody caught up
Just
that's
letting-
not familiar with the
I'm just
situation
letting you
here
know.
just a little bit.
You know what I told the police officer? I said,
What?
I go, as he was
But
leaving,
you know,
I said,
if
officer, I hope I never
if
see
Andrea
you.
can't even go in there and see him now, you know
And
she's
it's
gonna lose
impossible
her
because it's
shit.
Hershey. Because you run into everybody everywhere.
No. Well, the police just told Molly that everybody
You know something what's very interesting to me
is blocked from seeing him now.
Thank you, Christina. Appreciate you. Thank you all for everything.
Wow, this is like a big love bash.
It is a
tonight.
big. I mean, these people have been great, Marissa.
I
They've
know.
been
Hey, a
freaking
spot
amazing.
for the
They have
hater.
just
Poop
wanted
for the
nothing
haters. Hey,
more
poop.
than justice for Vaughn.
All right, but honestly, Justin, what we need and what's most important is we
Oh,
need help.
Kathy's
We
not
need
being
to
nice.
find a really good attorney for Letitia.
Kathy, be
Anybody
nice,
has
or
any,
I'll let my mods have
please.
at you.
Let us know.
And you
Email
guys
us.
hold so much information, but you're across the country. Hold on. I
Thank
have
you so much.
a guy that went to West Point with my husband, lived in Yuma with his wife. I just talked to his wife and she said, oh, we moved to where Space Camp is, Huntsville, Alabama. Let's see. Where's her husband? Where is he?
I thought they were going to
Mutual.
address the
Thank
children.
you to the
Like I
mods
said, I've
tonight.
seen
I
in
greatly
3 different
appreciate it.
places
What's his
today
name?
that
But
the children were
something I
possibly
have
removed
observed
from
since you
her
said-
care.
I'm getting some feedback from you, Marissa. Something I have observed since
Brian.
nobody
I thought they
can
were
see
going to address
Vaughn
that
right
tonight.
now. Since she can't even see Vaughn, the doctor, in my opinion, probably has taken what you would say almost guardianship. The
I'm an
doctor can
idiot.
take over and say, nobody can see this patient. And it's almost as if, I don't know if it's the doctor or the state, one of the two, allegedly has almost custody of them. Thank you, Nikita, so much. I appreciate it. So that may be a thing that we're looking at. And I did talk to someone about that the other day, who has affiliations in the medical field. And she was just curious, why hasn't the doctor done this? Because, she's been up there bringing, just bringing purple onion soup and spitting saliva all over Vaughn and saying it gives him energy and everything else. I'm like, what is going on here? Please take Jessica is spoiled from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics up on the offer. She's got a big as a justice for Vaughn. I thank you, Carrie. I don't know who you're talking about, but
if she reaches out, we'll find her if she reaches out. I mean, guess what, you guys? We still haven't even oh, you're welcome, Samantha. You guys, we still haven't even gone through the information. So as it goes now, we all are up to date, or we all, if you're not up to date on the topic that we're talking about, there was no time. But while Justin was getting ready and putting on his peachy keen jelly bean lipstick,
here, listen,
and his
quick.
Armani foundation, I was doing a video, and it's the whole story factual to my knowledge. It condensed in 30 minutes. Put it on 2.0 and you'll have the whole story in 15 minutes. It's probably the best video I ever did because it's not me going off in 15 different directions, right? So where it is right now is the information that's coming in, okay, is all new and it's very overwhelming. So we don't know exactly what we're about to open.
Oh.
And I am trying to respond to all of you.
Did I miss the beginning?
I'm
no, I had it all at the beginning.
And everything is just filled. And I thank you for your interest. But right now, we have to shift attention on getting an attorney. Now, this is the thing: is we have to actually find the attorney first. And if anything, listen. And I just told one of the admins of the Justice for Vaughn group. I said, "You want to know something? At this point, I'll go into my savings account, and the money that I've been putting away for my son's car in November, I'll do whatever it takes. If I have to ask my husband for a loan, I'll do whatever it takes. We just need to find and secure and get that attorney. I think that Letitia's got the money, but she doesn't know what to do. So the thing is she can't do this all by herself. You get what I'm saying? So you guys are so good at this, and you guys all want to be anonymous. Guess what? We will keep you anonymous with any of the information that you have. We'll totally do that, and we will respect you. She needs an attorney.
Yes. So what is the update on the children, Marissa?
From what I know, the children are with Andrea, and CPS visited, and CPS did not take them.
Well, we don't know that for sure, do we?
I'm assuming, from what I've heard, they have not. No, not that. If they took the kids out, I think I would kind of pass out. I think I would pass out. What about Jag? He's not active duty. The Marine is. He's once a Marine, always a Marine. I get that, but the service, the veterans, the VA is only going to take care of his medical. CPS. Oh, but guess what? You guys are slammed. All right, what I do remember was police officer saying is that they are getting slammed in Arizona with people calling the police, and he said that there's multiple agencies involved. When I'm thinking about the FBI, if this girl's on the FBI's radar, well, unfortunately, as much as it burns my soul to say, we have to wait until, God forgive me for saying it, when they pull the plug off of him. And I think, in my opinion, and I'm allowed to have my opinion, I think she wants him on that ventilator. I think that she wants to have him on. That's what I think.
Because she knows, Marissa.
She won't even give him peace. She won't even let him rest in peace.
She won't even let him rest in peace.
She won't let him rest in peace.
Guys, this woman, in my opinion, is beyond self-absorbed.
She's very calculating. I was told she's very calculating, and I was told that she's very controlling, and that she's not stupid.
She's not stupid.
That's okay, because neither am I, and neither are we, and neither are these people. Just remember, a lot of people on social media, it gets to their heads, right? It gets to their heads. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, you do know that the people that are watching, these people that you're watching, they think these people on YouTube and YouTube, they get their egos so big that they think that the people that are watching them are stupid, that they can get you to believe anything. And you guys are catching people, you're catching them in lies, you catch them contradicting themselves.
I mean, there were several reports on Facebook.
Everybody is downloading her stuff. Everybody's recording it. And I'm glad that they are. Because you want to know something? I don't care about you, girl. I don't care about you. I care about what you're doing to his family, his friends. I care about this condition that he is in. How did he get into that position?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Ali. The thing about it is they get such a big ego, they forget it's those people that made her. Thank you, Monica.
They're married. They are
So-
married.
So I was watching a video today with Dre, and she had just gotten her brand new truck and everything,
Right.
and she was
She put
know,
in his name.
well, she was bragging that, thank you, sweet angel, that, she was just talking. She's like, yeah, Vaughn can't drive it or anything like that. It's like, no matter, people would try to give them gifts, give everybody a gift like that. She would literally throw his gift away because she was that jealous, that controlling. And at the end, Marissa, some of the last pictures of him, he looks emaciated.
I know.
Just very sick. Thanks, J-Rod.
I mean, not for nothing, but I kind of got to a point late last night. I'm dreaming about him. Now he's coming to me in my dreams, and I never remember my dreams. The last dream I remember, and you guys heard about, was that amazing Tom Cruise dream. I was like, what? He came to me in a
Guys,
dream.
I gotta go
and I just kept
throw
seeing
dinner
his
on real
face.
quick. I'm gonna keep
And
it
then
muted, but I'll
I
be
got
in the
up,
chat.
And I start looking at these videos, and I'm looking at what she put. And he's trying to be funny. And then, he's pulling this wedding dress, trying to get the wedding dress over her. And then it goes to another video. And then I'm looking at him saying, I can't look at him anymore. Because when I do, I just feel helpless. Listen, I hate nothing more than not being in control and feeling helpless. Like, I can't do anything. Do you know how that makes me feel? There's nothing. And now I can't even bring this mother, drive her to the hospital. I can't even do that. That's not okay.
Can you imagine? I mean, just imagine how the family has to feel. It's just terrible, Marissa. It's just terrible. And it's only because of her greed and selfishness, and literally drug him all over Arizona in his final hours, with a machine pumping his body to keep him alive. And he doesn't even know he's in the world right now. But because of her selfish actions, it's all about her. It's her world, and everyone else is just in it.
Can you wrench Little Texas Tornado for me, please?
Yeah.
She's a top mod for me.
Of course. I thought she was a mod. El Mommy, the last video she showed of him was off the vent and off the tracheotomy. Has that changed? I don't think he's I don't think he has ever been off of it, to be honest with you. I think that video was maybe taken when they tried to take him off of it. Or she just wasn't showing the trach at the time. But I don't know. She painted a picture of a perfect marriage. Yes. And that's what we were talking about today. Things are not always as they appear when it comes to social media, influencers, and all involved. So, Marissa, do some talking for a second so I can wrench.
Do some talking for a second.
Yes.
All right. Am I planning to go out there? For what now? I mean, everything's changing every day. So, okay. So Brian, all right, he hasn't opened up Brian used to live in Umine. He went to West Point, my husband. I figured holy crap. All right, there's a YouTube video. What's this? All right, what is this one?
Can you grab Daddy's shoes, please? And Masa, can you put the lid on and then grab the water? No. The kids can grab it. Come on, baby. I'm sorry, we should have never went to the store.
He's on her back. He's on her back.
Mommy, can you come shut the door? Oh, Nardo, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. What do you mean? It hurts when you walk? Yeah, and the ground is cold, and that's not good for our bodies. That's nice.
Oh my God, yeah. Proof she was strong enough to carry him. So what we just saw is her walking, and then all of a sudden, I realized that his head is on her back, and she's carrying him inside. And then the last thing who's the guy? It was him. It was Marvon. And the kid starts crying, all upset, and then the last thing she says is, "Hey, you want some more? Okay." Oh, okay. Let's go. What?
Cassie says, Molly, you helped her get away from abusing him in the hospital.
Well, it's not really me.
It's all of you. It is literally every single one of you.
I'm getting tons of help. I'm not taking the credit. But guess what? I just bit the bullet. I had the police right outside, a cop car right outside my house, looking like a lowlife, right? All right. A lady named Kathy Harrison called the police on you. Kathy Harrison. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. All right. What the hell's this? Oh, God.
We'll slow it down further. Anybody that is in the chat that has ever modded for Dre, knows anything about her, knows anything about the situation, we are going to be dropping a link.
Yeah, if you want to come up.
If you want to come up and talk about this, we would love to hear your input. Let's see here.
I wasn't told that any kids were taken from her care. But the thing is I don't know where Andrea is. I don't know who she's with. All I know is that CPS most certainly caught up with her last week. 7 doctors said that he is gone. Some in the medical field believe that he is in a K coma. Now, I know that a lot of people that we talk to are nurses here, and have medical backgrounds. My whole thing is if he's at this high, and I have a question, it's more like a question. If he's in this vegetative state and all these doctors concur that he's not coming back, can they make the decision?
Yes.
They can.
Yes. That's what I was talking about earlier.
All right.
I think that is what's happened, that this is turning into a high profile scenario as of now. Right now, it's not a case, but it's definitely turning into a high profile scenario. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty, obviously.
I never said, listen, for the record, me and Justin have never said that we believe that she, you know what, him. What I believe is that she was starving the kids. Listen, kids need nourishment, okay? They need that. They need protein. They need carbs. They need, listen, you can be vegan and still have healthy children, but this whole thing to where they can barely walk and they're sleeping and he can't walk. I can't even look at him.
This is who it's about. This is the healthy Vaughn. Where he's healthy. He ate like a normal human being. There's a video where Dre said, this is when you could tell their relationship was good and she wasn't on this K stuff. And, you could tell the relationship was good. She said, you know how a lot of people have a resting B face, right? She said Vaughn
smiling face.
Had a resting smiling face. He always looked happy. But the thing that you notice in every video that he is in with her, he looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, he does.
He's just a very humble person. He doesn't like it doesn't seem like he likes a lot of attention on him. Just a very humble. He's a man of the military. You know what I mean? We're all indebted to him as Americans, every single one of us. And it's the least we can do is to make sure that all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted, and make sure that everything is kosher. Because it's very weird to me, Marissa, that he wakes up at 7:30 in the morning. He gets up, brushes his teeth, gets himself together. She gives him a supplement. Mo Brown, I haven't dropped the link yet. How did you get up here? How did that happen, Marissa?
Don't let them up.
They went down.
All right.
I've never had that happen. And by 8:30, a 911 call comes in. So within an hour, he wakes up, gets himself ready, takes his supplements and everything, and they had, she says, a disagreement. The police says argument, and she said no, disagreement. And within an hour of him waking up, he goes and does this to himself. That seems off to me. It just does. Thank you guys so much. It
Listen,
just seems,
you want to know something? I was told. Remember, they told us. Remember those sexy girls that all jumped on and they were like, "Listen, her little minions are gonna take this and twist this." They were act totally right, totally right. I never said this woman's address. I said go over to. I said, can someone drive by? That's what I said. That street. I never gave the number. Because you want to know, if you're driving down that street, if you see a camper, then that when you know, okay, I saw a camper. Period. Bada bing, bada boom. That's it.
what is interesting to me.
Oh my God! Really?
Thank you. I was sure to mention Molly go lightly in her compassion in this case, etc. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, F8. Very kind of you. Do you think he messaged his mom because he knew he was going to attempt to take his? It is very possible. Now, it is also very possible he did this, on his own behalf. But my question is, what got him there, regardless? You know what I mean, Marissa? What got him, if he did this to himself, what got him there? Because most people believe that he would not do this, that knows him, that we have spoken to.
Really?
Right?
That he would not do this?
That he would not do this. However,
exactly. However,
even if he did he feel like there was no way out because of the controlling factor over him 24/7? It's just weird to me that he's having these seizures. The children are having these seizures. The dog is having these seizures. The chicken is having these seizures. I didn't even know a chicken could have seizures.
Me either. And who would even notice that? Like, who pays attention to a chicken? And where is this chicken? Is this chicken outdoors in the Yuma heat?
They have chickens outside. Yes.
In the Yuma heat?
Yep.
And they don't eat meat. And they're vegan.
Thank you, Robin. Robin says he never really looked happy to me. Love you. I think at the very end, the last few months, when he kept looking skinnier and skinnier, more, emaciated, I think something was off.
What is with this Jessica person? Who is this Jessica? I don't understand. I keep hearing all this Jessica and Jessica. Who is that? Her chicken died, I think. Yeah, because it was probably starving to death. She probably was like, "Oh, well, the chicken feed is it's not non-GMO. It's not blah blah blah." Oh, God only knows what she was ruling with an iron hand. I don't know.
She's giving dogs vegetarian. Dogs, they have canines. They're called canines for a reason, because of their teeth. They have to have meat. They have to have meat. And there's a video of one of her dogs. The dog inhales it. It doesn't bite it or anything. It inhales it. This little Chihuahua looking dog. It's beyond anything. Hold on, I'm trying to find something here. I haven't had to check my email in a few hours, but if the mods will please drop Justice for Vaughn link in the chat. Here's a picture when times were a little better. Thank you, Hush Puppy, for becoming a member.
She's one of my Patreons. She's awesome.
I mean, look at this. This is when Vaughn was healthy. Yes. Jessica is not friends with her. Someone wrote, people just want to cause issues for no reason. Okay. That's
So
right.
people are very grateful for the 30-minute video. So
Yes.
people are now catching up. And I tried to do it as quickly. And remember, if you put it on 2.0 speed, you can hear it in 15 minutes and you'll get the whole gist of it. Okay? Oh, look at him.
Yes.
He's so sweet. Sad.
It's very sad, Marissa. It's very sad.
Yeah, this woman, Asa, she's been putting up a lot of good videos. You guys held on to a lot. I want to see what her secret slay OG.
What's that? Go ahead.
I want to see what her slay OG's her new condensed super fan group are recording now. Or is she not? Is she not going live? So right now, don't even try to join her membership, because what she's doing is she's taking your money and then blocking you because she knows people want to spy on her.
I've heard that.
So don't even bother.
Wow. Okay, let's.
Oh, Letitia. Okay, so Letitia Bias made this statement, and I'm going to read this. Letitia is Vaughn's biological mother who needs the attorney. She wrote, I know a lot of you doubt my intentions when it comes to my son, but nothing can stop me from continuing to find justice for him. I have been in Tucson for a few days. I have made multiple attempts to see my son at a new facility, including meeting with the ethics committee. Each time I've been turned away. They told me that his wife is the only one that can see him, and she will not allow anyone else to visit. The order she has placed against me prohibiting me from seeing him at the VA expired on the 30th because she did not provide them with proof. However, this new facility does not go by the same rules as the VA did. They are allowing his wife the rights to restrict his visitors. This is why I have reached out with a desperate plea to find legal help to fight for my visitation rights to see my son before it's too late. If she takes him home, I would not be able to see him. I've spoken to several attorneys in the area. One in particular is willing to take the case now. Okay, so Brian. Okay, I have to see if she's still practicing. Okay.
Brian? Okay, we'll go ahead and watch this while you do that. If you
and
I'm 6 right now. The last time I was 506.
Thank you for waiting.
You're welcome.
Because it was important for me to talk about the purple onion tea. Do you drink the purple onion tea?
Yes.
Yes. When does mommy give it to you?
You give it to me a lot, and I drink it.
That's right.
Oh, and when you gave me what's that brown thing called? It's like before I go to bed.
OT?
Oh, no, it's almost like crayon or something.
Oh, passion flower.
Yeah, passion flower. I drink that every day, and
You don't drink it every day.
yes, I do.
But you do drink it when you are
tired?
not tired. When you're having a hard time.
Me too.
I don't want to talk about. I don't want to embarrass you, but sometimes when you're
I'm not
really,
embarrassed.
you're not embarrassed.
Yeah, you can talk.
Okay, sometimes he will get very, very, very frustrated and screaming, crying, just having a hard time. You know, that's okay. Listen, I'm a grown adult and I have a hard time too. So it's okay. Like whenever my kids are not, sometimes their attitude is a reflection of what's going on inside. They just don't know how to express their emotions like we can as an adult. Even as adults, how many of y'all have a hard time expressing what's in your head? So give your kids, you baby.
Yeah. So
Did you guys just notice that? Justin, did you just notice that?
what?
I went like this.
No. What?
She was like this talking, and then all of a sudden she got crazy angry, went to a 0 to 10. She went from a 2 to a 10, and then went like this, brought it back down. Then she was back to a 2, and then she upped it to an 8, and then ended it. Did you see that?
She gives them passion flower. I want to show you what passion flower. Side effects have been rarely reported for passion flower, but may include nausea, vomiting, drowsiness, rapid heartbeat, and mental slowing. When taking passion flower, make sure you don't drive or operate heavy machinery until the side effects, until you know how it affects you. In general, passion flower is considered safe and non-toxic.
How did this escape? Did she not know this? This is my question. Let's pretend I'm a 7-year-old child that doesn't know anything. Okay. She obviously, now no one normal is just going to be like, oh, well, let me get some passion flower. No. We don't know. But if you see something like that's one of the side effects, what normal person is going to say, you want to know something? I think this would be great. Nausea, vomiting.
Well, it's a child. It's a child. Why are you giving a child this?
I don't know, man. Listen, I just wanted to note when you were listening to her with the baby, she got really friggin' mad and then was like, and then brought it really. Can you pull that back up or no? Where she's eating her 100 millionth mango with the baby.
Yeah, of course.
I just want you to check that out and see what you guys.
Don't worry about. Okay, crazy people.
I'm sorry how old I am, but I didn't talk yet. Too.
Okay, I'll be quiet. Go ahead.
I'm right now. The last time I was 5, and now I'm 6.
Thank you for waiting.
You're welcome.
Because it was important for me to talk about the purple onion tea. Do you drink the purple onion tea?
Yes.
Yes. When does mommy give it to you?
You give it to me a lot, and I drink it.
That's right.
Oh, and when you gave me what's that brown thing called? It's like before I go to bed.
OT?
Oh, no, it's almost like crayon or something.
Oh, passion flower.
Yeah, passion flower.
I think that person's right that said that in chat. He said it's almost like a crayon or something, and then yes, and she's like, give it to me all the time, and then she's like, oh, passion flower.
Yeah, look at her now. Now watch her.
I drink that every day, and I
don't drink it every day.
Yes, I do.
But you do drink it when you are
tired.
No, not tired. When you're having a hard time.
Me too.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to embarrass you, but sometimes when you're
I'm
really
not embarrassed.
you're not embarrassed.
Yeah, you can talk.
Okay, sometimes he will get very, very, very frustrated and screaming, crying, just having a hard time. You know, that's okay. Listen, I'm a grown adult and I have a hard time too. So it's okay. I'm crying, just having a hard time. You know, that's okay. Listen, I'm a grown adult and I have a hard time too. So it's okay. Like whenever my kids are not, sometimes they're going on inside, they just don't know how to express their emotions.
Well, she admits that she has anger problems, deep-seated anger problems. She has admitted it on her own accord. So I've been getting DMs to speak to the situation. I will. This goes out Monday. Okay.
Damiana is another herb she speaks of. Side effects: insomnia in excessive doses, headache in excessive doses, convulsions reported after taking 200 grams of Damiana extract, possible effect on blood sugar level. So that's one of the other ones that she was into. Thank you, Stace. Please keep me anonymous. Do not work with. She's a cloud chaser and has many issues.
Amy Jade, people are confusing Jessica Hart with Jessica. Yeah, Jessica Hart page is left. Thank you.
Oh, so this is it. McCrae. This is what Andrea is putting out there now. McCrae's Way, private group. Your membership is pending approval. In order to get in, these are the questions. What is your intention on joining? What do you hope to accomplish if granted access to group? 2, what items does Dre recommend from Herbal Mind? 3, what changes are you aware that the McCraes have made? 4, don't lie to me. I swear that this is actually happening. Number 4, don't lie to me. Do you have stank energy? Dude.
Stank energy?
All right, so this is not the new group. Thank you for correcting me. Okay. Number 4 is don't lie to me. Do you have stank energy? Easily offended, love to argue. Number 5, are you open-minded to learning things that you previously thought were labeled bad or wrong? And number 6, what is the way of eating that the McCrae family is doing called? Wow. Wow.
Nanook 8 wrote, did anyone hear Vaughn say he can't express his feelings openly? Listen at the end. Was that the video we was just playing, Nanook 8?
Do you have stank energy?
Stank energy? I call myself just a normal human being. But stank energy. I mean, this is a woman that's saying she puts her saliva to, what did she say, for energy?
Do you have stank? Listen, y'all. Do you have stank energy? That's all I want to know. Do you have stank energy?
You're starting to act like her.
I know.
Don't know that stuff. I have stank energy through people who try to control other people. Stank energy for people who do horrible things to children. Yes, saliva that sends information to him.
Do you have stank energy?
I can't believe people actually believe this.
I don't either. Hey, and you guys want to come after me because I like Tom Cruise? You want to go after the Church of Scientology? This girl is Scientology times crack. All right, let's see Lady Gaga over here.
Lady Gaga.
You are? Okay, good. We'll take this and you're going to be more sleepy. Okay, so now that herbs are done grinding, back to what we were really doing. Well, I haven't played the piano in a long time. I would say in several months. But I really want to make it a goal to take time out. To take time out to play. Yeah. Hi, Anna. You feel bad. You are? Okay, good. We'll take this and you're going to be more sleepy. Okay, so now that herbs are done grinding.
The first thing I told you.
I'm not pushing you, but I have to take care of them as well, whether you're here or not, and you telling them something that's severe and serious, it is not okay. We don't know where you're
Are you
going,
playing that?
anything.
I don't
And
know where I'm going, but
and that worries me.
and that's the thing. This is the stuff that stresses me out. This is why I shake and fall and do all types of
Because
I can't take this. I can't take
Marvon, there's literally, I'm not yelling at you.
Of course, I don't want us to be separated.
I'm not,
But
okay.
everything in this relationship right now is just one-sided, and I
It's
have
not.
to go.
Boom.
He said it. Oh my God. No. He said it. Oh my God. It's the girl that's uploading all those amazing videos for us. Listen.
On my own and don't push me. The first thing I told you.
I'm not pushing you, but I have to take care of them as well, whether you're here or not, and you telling them something that's severe and serious, it is not okay. We don't know where you're going. We don't know anything.
I don't even know where I'm going, but
And that worries me.
and that's the thing. This is the stuff that stresses me out. This is why I shake and fall and do all types of
Because
I can't take this. I can't take
Marvon, there's literally, I'm not yelling at you.
Of course, I don't want us to be separated.
I'm not,
But
okay.
everything in this relationship right now is just one-sided, and I
It's
have to
not.
go.
That's
He said-
insane.
The stuff that you're giving me is making me shake. I can't stand up.
Oh, he said that?
You want to hear it? Listen.
Yeah, play it again.
And don't push me. The first thing I told you.
I'm not pushing you, but I have to take care of them as
I'm gonna get on my own and don't push me. The first thing I told you.
I'm not pushing you, but I have to take care of them as well, whether you're here or not, and you telling them something that's severe and serious, it is not okay. We don't know where you're going. We don't know anything.
I don't
And
even know where I'm going, but
and that worries me.
and that's the thing. This is the stuff that stresses me out. This is why I shake and fall and do all types of
Because
I can't take this. I can't take
Marvon, there's literally, I'm not yelling at
Of
you.
course, I don't want us to be separated.
I'm not,
But
okay.
everything in this relationship right now is just one-sided, and I have
It's
to
not.
go.
That's long been a question.
So what it says is right here, it says,
Thank you, Tina.
quote, this is why I shake and fall because I can't take this. Everything in this relationship is one-sided. This is, she said this video, she said audio just released. Oh my God, is this?
Is there any
Oh,
video?
this is Without a Crystal Ball. Without a Crystal Ball has just released her. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I didn't realize when I was playing. I don't know.
Is there any videos with V present the day before or 2 days before? Active, walking, talking. What is V? Do you know what V is, Marissa?
Is there any of those with V present, Vaughn present the day before or 2 days before, active, walking, or talking? Oh, you'd have to ask the people that follow all this. I guess she's asking the chat. So a woman just said, for your information, nurse, Ativan is used to stop seizures.
Yes.
It is
correct. Yes. But she wasn't giving him in a video. She said he only needed 2 milligrams, and she said the doctor was giving him 3 milligrams, and she thought it was too much. But you know, all the stress and control did not help seizures.
Oh, so Marita Brown says the video before.
Sorry,
is where
guys. I've
Vaughn
been trying to get
explains
dinner
to the kids
finished,
about
and
why
the little man is here now. This
So that's why I guess
actually
they got
answers
into
what
a
I've suspected all
conversation,
along.
and he's saying, "Listen, I don't want a separation. I don't want a divorce, but the stuff you're giving me is making me fall over and shake."
Yes.
She said stank, ST.
I really,
energy.
I feel like he did do this to himself, maybe.
Shut down her.
That he felt like he had no other way out. He's been trying to leave her for months.
Why would she do that?
According to all of the text messages and all that were already released.
Why?
Dizziness, drowsiness, hallucination, and delusion. Depression and delusion, breathing suppression, seizures, coma, and death.
At first, I felt like he was just tired of having all the seizures and not getting any relief
just
from
to have this noted,
because she
Andrea,
wouldn't allow him to
I know
take
you're
his
watching this, Andrea,
anti-epileptic medication.
We have an open invitation for you.
Thank you.
If you want to come up here and clear your name or set the record straight with Justin and myself, you are more than likely. We will not be disrespecting you. The chat will not disrespect you. We want to hear
with anybody.
We want to hear why. We just want to hear why. Like, what do you have to? I don't understand. Like I said, we're not trying to hurt you. We're not trying to physically go after you. We just want to know what happened to him, and you're the only one that has the answers. So if you've got all these thousands of people, and I'm talking thousands of people,
trying to leave,
are sitting here,
and he couldn't even get access
they're
to their money.
Part
of which
and
was
we're
his
thinking the same way.
His, disability check from the military.
On up and say,
he was on 30% disability.
I'm going to clear my name because I want you guys to stop making this bigger. Listen, we're not making this bigger. I think that you are making this bigger by creating more of a interest, because listen, like they said, the internet never forgets.
No.
These people,
not if I was hiding.
We've done
I had something
cases.
to hide.
In fact, the very first thing that I ever talked about on YouTube, this girl made crazy accusations, and guess what? She made allegations about something that had happened
his movie
to her years and years and years ago. But she was never thinking that people were going to find and save all her social media from the past and throw it in her face to make, boom, her saying that this guy did this to her was wrong because she was very much in love with him, but she wanted somehow to get back at him. And it was a terrible, horrible story. And with the whole, all these victims, we're women, we're coming up. And then when we get caught lying and doing horrible things, look at Amber Heard. Look what she did to women. She claimed that she was a victim. And guess what? He's the victim. Johnny Depp's the victim. Guess what? Scott Baio, he was the victim, right? Now, guess what? Now we're seeing it. We're seeing it much clearly. The women are the victimizers. This is horrible. we're going to get to a point where all the guys are just going to be like, you know what? I wasn't born gay, but out of convenience, I'll never get married. Listen, Andrea, you are always welcome. I called you directly and I said, we will help you. We will help you. We will help you. Yeah, Amber Heard, she's looking like a diamonds in the sky, an angel right now. An angel.
So I just got this email. It's interesting, and I want to give a trigger warning because this is a little graphic, and it's a lot graphic actually. This person says, "Hey guys, blank from YouTube. So I have a lot of issues with this story on Vaughn. First of all, my son-in-law hung himself. He got up that morning, had his coffee with his wife. She left to hang out with her sister. He got up, did his hair, smoked a joint, and smoked a cigarette. Let's see here. When she cut him down, when she got him and cut him down and started CPR, there was blood coming up and all over her. I don't understand how there was no report of blood. I truly believe she gave him something to knock him out, drug him in the shed, and strangled him with a rope. Now, I know you've worked at a morgue, so you would all bodies bring up blood with CPR? It depends, but there is usually some blood, yes. And there's not a mention of 2 pieces of rope either. And that's what's always in this police report. I find it odd how she gave him those drops and he had the seizure in that video. Yeah. Thank you, Cassie.
Oh, God. Anonymous. Look at this. Oh, get out of here. We're not even going to entertain that. We're not even going to entertain that. Hold on. Hold on. This is the lawyer she was looking at.
Yes, Bianca.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take her information and I'm going to call her.
What is it?
I'm gonna get in touch with. All right, so I have the attorney that Miss Letitia Bias wants to work with, and I think that I should contact her. I'll contact her. I'm gonna tell her, Letitia, I'm going to contact that lawyer. Are you sure that this is the lawyer you want to work with? Because we will make it happen. Okay, so, okay, we get it. So there's more videos coming out. Sneak peek. Vaughn wanted to sleep in the shed. So she, without a crystal ball, is putting this out. This is here.
He was like, I don't have anywhere to go. And I'm like, Vaughn, I told you you could come here. Like, I don't understand, like, this back and forth and putting on this whole scene. Like, we scared me. You scared the kids. I was trying to tell you, like, you could stay here. It doesn't have to be like this, et cetera, et cetera. And he was like, you don't want me here, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to sleep in the shed. I found a spot in the shed and I'm going to organize it and I'm going to be there. And I'm just like, what the fluff? Like, how creepy is that my husband puts on these whole irrational arguments and screaming matches and then wants to sleep outside in the freaking den? Like, he literally has lost his mind. Like, this is the type of stuff, like, I'm talking about. This is scary. So then, anyways, I told him, like, dude, no, you cannot be here. Like, at this point, we are so scared, and this was so extreme for us. Like, I don't want you in the shed. I don't even want you in the house. Like, you have to go. Like, this cannot continue at all. He was like, I don't know where to go. I don't have anywhere to go. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, so anyways, he had messaged me prior as to why my car was in the driveway, which what he meant was because whenever I went live for a training in the consultant group, I was talking about the situation. And so I needed help with keeping Raza quiet. So, you know, our very long driveway, I backed up the car to like the very entrance of our driveway, so that number one, I can have my lights on and it's going to light up our driveway. And that way the kids can be outside with Congo and Jacob so that they're protected. I didn't let them go past a certain line, and then I didn't want cars to pull up into our driveway, so I put it right there. But it was still there. Like, after my, you know, training group, I didn't remove it or like bring it back in. So then after I'm talking to him, like, and I told him because he
Well, we had talked to someone last night, and these people thought it was very possible that he could have been living in the shed.
Yeah.
And that
a woman had commented right in my, do you remember? There was a woman that commented, and I looked up at the comments. She goes, I think he was sleeping in the shed. And all of a sudden I was like, and it was emblazoned on my mind for a while. And I called up Justin, and Justin said that that's very possible. He goes, God, Marissa, can you imagine the heat? A shed? There's no running water. There's no air conditioning. There's no toilet. There's
Hey, Antonia. Welcome.
$1,000.
Sorry, guys. I got my stuff moved around so I could talk to y'all in here.
Give him that 2G.
I cannot believe. Which it would make more sense if he was sleeping in the shed.
And it's not my business, but
because she said she got his knife to cut him down. Can y'all hear me okay?
Why didn't he call up his mom or his dad and say, listen, you know, I'm happy that we're talking. I think I got to get out of here. Or did he tell any of his friends, like, listen, I need some money to get the hell out of here? Well, maybe these people, maybe he was so ashamed, because that's the thing. Men are, they don't, he's a Marine, for Christ's sake, you know, 13 weeks of Paris Island, you are ready to rock. This man was, he was the best. He was the best. He was a Marine. They know how to survive. Trust me, they know how to survive. But I don't think he even had the heart to say, I can't believe I've got to ask for this money. And she's saying, well, you essentially quit your job. He wanted to make a career out of being a Marine.
Good question. Why wouldn't he stay in the RV?
I don't know.
Because I don't think he was allowed to, in my opinion.
Can I call you? All right. So Letitia's watching, and I just asked her if I can call her.
That would be great.
That would be amazing, because you want to know, she's been very, she said, sure. Here we go. We got mom. Everybody, I know that you're supportive of his mother. We're all in this together. We just need to get her a lawyer to figure things out. Her only wish is to hold her baby one last time. And we're also doing this for the father as well. Okay, we're going to call her right now.
So sad, guys.
Ooh,
Yes,
I see
Hi,
people
Miss
just
Letitia,
left
how you
too.
doing?
Can y'all hear me okay?
I'm good. How you doing? I'm sorry,
Anybody?
my voice a little hoarse.
Y'all give me a yes or a no.
So we're going over a lot of things with Vaughn, and as you know, like every day it's like more and more and more and more, and my heart really just breaks for you.
Okay, thank you.
We're trying everything that we possibly can, and like at this point right now, is there anything that you want to say?
Yes. First, I want to apologize for you guys even having to go through this, for trying to help me.
because I seen when the police showed up. I'm so sorry. Number two, I
Bless
heard
her
when you
sweet
mentioned about,
soul.
you know,
God love her.
him calling, maybe having to call out to his family. We all said the same thing. We really wish he would have, like, we call it a kite, just to say, hey, I'm in trouble. I need you guys' help. Do you not think we would have went? I would have drove there if I had to pick my baby up. And to see these text messages and to see, hear about how he was begging for food and couldn't even get $20 to get him something to eat, sleeping in his truck by the river, no phone, no nothing. It breaks my heart. I'm sitting with my son and my daughter, and we're watching your live, and we're all like, just like, what is wrong with her? Who could do that to somebody, like a human being, any human being with the right mind? How could you treat somebody like that? This is crazy. This is crazy to see my son, their brother, go through all of this. He was being tortured. And I really believe that he felt because he hadn't spoken with us or talked to us, or, that he was maybe ashamed. And my son always worked since he was 14. He would have his little lawnmower.
Oh, I was just fixing to come answer you. Sorry, baby girl. I'm glad you got in.
Make his own little money. So for him to be sitting around the house and cleaning and cooking, and I watched the video when he was so nervous, when she was eating out of a plate all loud up, and he's like trying to say he get up in the morning and figure out what he gonna do for the day, because he don't even have time to do things for himself. He kept fiddling with his hands like that. He does that when he's really nervous. Oh my God.
Well, and he had just got a recent settlement as well, right? For a surgery. And that was his money. That was his money.
And I don't even want to put this out here, but she made my son get a vasectomy.
Yes, I knew that.
I didn't know that.
I did. Yeah.
Because she didn't want to ruin her body, and it would have been easier for him to get a reversal. And I had that conversation with him, like, you only have one biological child. What if things don't work out and you get married again and that person want a child? He was like, it's reversible, but it's easier for me to do it than her to get her tubes tied. And so during that process, he was injured and in the hospital for a while behind that.
We went through the same thing we're going through now. She didn't tell us about that. We had to find out through someone else.
She said that birth control was the devil. Okay. A girl that's in the chat said, Cassie, I have been speaking to Cassie. Cassie said, I knew it because she said birth control is the devil. Right. Oh my goodness.
This is crazy. And he put up with all kind of stuff, and it's like, I'm just at a loss for words. And it's too, I believe it or not, when you got on here, you said that I couldn't see him. No one can see him.
No one. That's what the police officer said.
I say, thank you, Jesus. You know why? Because at least I know he's in the hospital a little bit safer right now, because she can't even go in there.
Yeah, and make videos, right?
A little bit better.
Yeah. So that hospital, what the police officer said, he said that hospital's on lockdown because people are going to the hospital. No one can go. He goes, you can't go. His mother cannot go, and nor can Andrea.
Thank you, Jesus. Well, at least I know he's still there.
Yeah.
Because she said that he was moved. And when you call, they say he's not in the system. So I was sitting here like, she's disappeared. I don't know where my son is. I was panicking all day. So just to hear that little bit of the hospital being locked down, nobody can go in there, which makes me feel like, okay, he's there.
Yep.
But at least he's there with the doctors and the nurses and people that may be able to look out for him a little bit better than her going in there every 5 minutes and doing whatever she's doing to him. Speaking on him and stuff, like, who does that?
No, not a normal person. You want to know, lady, whoever called the cops on me, thank you. Because you want to know something? It's solidified and we got some answers. So you know what? I'll take one for the team. I'll take one for the team.
That's
Hershey
true,
Police.
Marissa.
Hershey Police, thank you so much. Tucson Police, thank you. Yuma Police, Federal FBI, and CPS, they are watching. And this is what we all wanted. We wanted everyone to know that his life matters. Okay?
That's right.
Marvon's life matters.
Absolutely.
Andrea, Andrea, listen up. Marvon's life matters. Period. And you know what? We're going to start another hashtag. Because, wait. You know who I met?
So
I
we have
met him
almost
once.
4,000 people in here.
You know who I think I'm going to call out to? Reverend Justin Jackson. Oh, yes. I shook his hand. I did. Because you want to know something? We don't like what you're doing.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Hey, if Black Lives Matter, well, let's take Black Lives Matter. Marvon's life matters. We can make this bigger and bigger.
Yes. It's how big you want us to make it, Dre.
If you think that we won't go that far, I promise you, we will. Because we got a lot of people ready to hashtag the crap out of this. And guess what? The press is going to have no choice but to get on this. And when that happens, it is all over. And then you'll get your wish. You'll get your wish, Andrea. You'll be famous.
Yeah.
Infamous.
And you want to know something? At the sake of this poor guy, and you want to know something? You're not getting anybody's sympathy. Because let me tell you something. He's a hero. He's a gentleman. He is a United States Marine. And he pleaded with you. He said, I don't want to get separated. I don't want to get divorced. The stuff that you're giving me. Listen, Twitter people, let's go. Marvon's life matters.
That's right.
That's how we do it. This is what I learned from Betty and Jonathan. This is how you get people to listen.
That's right. Everybody
y'all
hit that
start
thumbs up
putting
because
those
every
hashtags
time
in
you hit
here.
that thumbs up,
Justice
it
for Vaughn
sends it
and
out to the
Marvon's life
algorithm.
matters. Please.
Gets this story out.
And if they don't know where to start, show them that last video I put up, a 30-minute crash course, because I'm going to send that to that attorney tonight.
Yes, mods, drop that video as well, please.
Thank you guys so much.
God bless you.
Everything you're doing.
Letitia and family,
Is this
my heartfelt, I wish I could take this pain away from you. I feel so helpless. No matter, and I give you my word, if I have to go into my savings or ask my husband for a loan, we're going to get you that attorney that you need. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Hey,
ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ask them if they want to, if the brother or sisters, if they want to say
Yeah.
anything.
And would the brothers or sisters like to say anything? We'd love to hear from them.
All I have to say is that growing up, my brother was like any other big brother, caring, consoling, loving. You know, he wasn't no type to judge anybody on anything. He was very understanding.
You can tell that.
I don't really want to say too much, but I just want to let him know that I love him and he's gonna always be in my heart.
Aww.
Yeah, we love our brother. And I've been there with him through everything. Like, even when we stayed with our grandmother for that short period of time,
Yeah.
I just know that this is not him. Like, he would never try to harm himself. I think she drove him to do it. I'm sorry.
No, I don't. I mean, I agree. I agree.
It's just crazy. Can't believe. But we love my brother, and we just hoping everything just return back to normal. And I wish I would have heard his cry when he called us. Like, that's all I think about.
I don't, when you guys were talking to him right before all of this happened, I think he was finally starting to take life by the reins and make his own decisions. And, I think it's not that he didn't want to speak to you guys or anything. I don't think that he was allowed. And if he
didn't have a phone.
He was basically put in a position to where he couldn't make a decision because he has a child in Yuma. So if he leaves, if he makes the choice of leaving, then she can use the child against him with a strong arm. How can you choose between that? You have to sit in and fight with that type of energy, and trying to get back home too at the same time is hard.
Well, you don't want your kid to live in that, without you being in it either, And he didn't even have a phone. He didn't have a phone. This man fought for our country.
I'm going to be back with y'all shortly. I'm almost done here.
A SEAL.
Finishing up the last little bit.
Didn't have a phone.
Sorry.
Yes.
I was unprepared.
We always wonder, why doesn't he answer calls? Like, I would call my brother birthdays, Christmas.
But some suspicions were answered tonight.
Let him know I love him, and he would never reply. That never happened.
Yes. And I feel as if when he did,
She said she got his knife to cut him down. Nobody could figure out why.
He took his phone and
but if he was living in that shed, then I guess his stuff was out there, huh? Are we transmitting okay right now? Still?
Wow.
Did
our numbers dropping?
Did he
Are we
get to
having
say anything to
connection
you
issues
before this happened?
Do you remember the last conversation?
Yeah.
Yes, the last conversation was the same day everybody had the last conversation on him.
Somebody come live, or are we having issues?
And telling us on plenty things he got planned for us on what we should do when he get down here, because we haven't seen him for a year and a half before he left again. So it was like mostly positive. He was just saying it was going to be different.
See, this is something that I didn't know. My kid said that he came down here, about 2-3 years ago? About 2 or 3 years ago, and he got up with his brothers. His brothers. I didn't even know he was in Savannah. His sister didn't even know. He got up with only his brothers, and they had a good old time, and she lost it. She lost her mind because he was with his brothers, and that was the last time they physically saw him. See, we didn't even know he was in Savannah. So this was about 2 or 3 years ago.
It's terrible.
And they stayed on Tybee Island?
Yes.
They didn't even send me into them. So it was a sneak in, but he called his brothers at the time, and he spoke with them only, and he spent time with them only.
I think it'd be out there.
Oh my God. This is so much. And people thinking, oh, it's the mother and the father, and what about his siblings hurt worse than we do? We birthed them and we brought them in the world, but they spent day in and day out, they siblings. So they hurt too. She's not even realizing that.
Well, it was about 3 years ago when he started having the seizures. Shortly after she started giving him all that stuff.
No, you're fine. It did. Was Vaughn? Was he the youngest, oldest, middle?
He's my second child. It's my
Second.
daughter who's in here now. She's the oldest.
And then
And then Marvon is the
and then little
second
brother.
oldest.
Okay.
So he's the big brother out of all of them. And she's the big sister out of all of them. But those two are my two oldest kids. So they were from the beginning together. Even
I don't know the exact timeline of when the seizure started, but
to my grandmother temporarily, my daughter was
her
with them.
ex-husband,
She knows
because one of her daughters, she claimed had seizures. And her ex-husband doesn't believe her and said that she made him up and was doctor shopping. Hey, quit it.
Well, Vaughn, he always just seemed like a gentle soul.
Called her a liar about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Total gentleman.
Do you know how tall Vaughn was?
I'm 6'1", 6'11", so he was 6 foot or 6'1".
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He
baby bigger than all
I said just over 6 foot.
He's 6'11"?
No, he's
What?
I'm 5'11".
He's 5'11".
Oh, I thought he said 6'11". I was like, what?
He did at first.
That's the football player sitting next to me. Marvon was the wrestler.
Really?
They all played in some type of sports. Yeah.
So
yeah, Marvon wrestled in high school. He loved it.
Really?
Yeah.
God love her.
What else did he like?
I can't believe she got on there and apologized to everybody. Apologized.
Tournaments and stuff. And it's like a whole group of them, you know.
He's the one that can't get in there to see her baby.
I gotta know before you go, like, what was his favorite music and his favorite food and his favorite TV show?
Soul food.
It's a song that me and him love together. It's the Earth Song by Michael Jackson.
Wow.
And when I said we sing that song, and you know how Mike hit the high notes on that, it's amazing how he can hit those high notes. He dance. Yes, he loved to dance. Food, anything soul food. That's why it took him. He used to call, you know, when they first started dating, and he was like, "Mama, I'm coming home. Can you like make me some macaroni and fried chicken and collard green? Cause these tacos are killing me."
You want some southern food, honey.
Yeah, he loves soul food, but you know, and and video games. He will play. All my boys love video games. Even my grandson. So they will play video games together. And what else kind of?
What was his favorite color? Do you know?
Red.
Wow. So well, then that's the color that we'll use.
Yeah.
That's
we
the
got
color.
2 reds. Yeah. Like, red was his favorite. But then
I've offered to make shirts for them.
9th grade year when he decided I'm gonna be a Marine and I'm born to
For
be
anybody that's going to go
that's his favorite words.
do any kind of
Birthday is 11/10 and I'm
peaceful
11/5,
protesting.
you know. And he took on the red and you know the colors of the Marines, but red has
For
always
making a stand, rather.
So tomorrow, I think Molly, she does a nice Michael Jackson dance.
We wear red on Fridays here anyway.
I have the white glove.
So
I want to make you guys laugh before you, not really laugh because it's sad. So June 25th, ain't that the day that Michael Jackson passed away?
I believe so. 2009.
Yes, Michael Jackson passed away June 25th. That is also my grandmother's birthday, which is the grandmother that, you know, had Marvon for a while. And when Mike passed away, they decided to do this like tribute, and they played his videos. It's all day we was listening and looking at Michael Jackson video.
Yes. So I think Marissa needs to break out her white glove tomorrow. We'll be on her channel tomorrow, and and she'll do "Heal the World." That's the best
What
one.
song was his favorite?
That's a good song. And Man in the Mirror. Oh my goodness.
Yes, she does. She does some really good Michael Jackson.
Dogs, man. Oh yeah, and another thing, he loved dogs.
He loved dogs. What was his favorite dog?
We had a dog named Polo.
Polo.
He was a Chihuahua. Polo followed him foot to foot. He slept in bed with him. He went everywhere with the boy. I mean, everywhere. He loved Polo. Yeah, we had Polo. We found him in a sewer. We was walking and he was, I guess the mother had the puppies in the sewer. And I think that's where we found him. Well, yeah, he was in the sewer. And they got him and kept him, and he raised him. Yeah, and he's always been a dog lover, though.
My dog came running.
Oh,
she's all dressed up.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice to honestly, it was so nice to get you to, answer these questions.
It really is, Bob. Isn't it?
More
Crazy.
It was,
Oh, there goes my
what
dog.
kind of,
Glad
what made him happy.
talk about the good times.
Yeah.
That's right. That's all we can do right now. Yeah.
God bless him.
Yeah.
God bless him.
I just got one plea. I asked, God to let his will be done. If he make it out of this, I pray he come home. If he pass away, I just want my baby home. Either way, I need him to come home. That's it. I just want to see him again. That's all I want to do is just see him. Yeah.
Jennifer Rogers says, "Thank you for sharing Vaughn with us."
Aw. Jennifer
Thank
says
you guys
thank you.
so much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Okay, well, you guys, we're gonna continue here if you wanna watch, and we thank you, and just know that we're here.
Yeah, we watching. We watching the whole thing from the beginning to now.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a little wacky sometimes. I'm a little passionate, a little crazy.
Your intentions are good, Marissa.
Yeah, my intentions are good. I told the cop, I said, my intentions are good. He's like, yeah, I know. He goes, you guys with the YouTube, blah, 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 blah. I get it. I was like, oh my God. He goes, I remember, he goes, you worked with Officer S. He goes, with the Benny Keys thing. And I was like, yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Okay, so have a good night.
Thank you.
God bless you. All right. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Wow.
Oh, wow, Marissa. You got the connection with Michael Jackson with him, I think.
When he said they all kind of lit up, and we were like, oh. I think, you want to know something? I think that if I was to do a live where I bust out my Michael Jackson, I think she'd be watching me and being like, look at this idiot.
Oh, she would love it. She would love it.
I took the Michael Jackson stuff so seriously. And anytime they would say something, I go, you shut up. Don't you talk smack about Michael. You hear me?
Yeah.
We got to get Robin up here to cry.
You start doing the leg thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, with the kicking.
Yeah.
The Thriller. Don't
yes.
Midnight. Some people.
Aren't that the best times, though? Thank you, Bobby Pin. Thank you.
That's crazy. I think Vaughn would have gotten a kick out of us. I think he would have been like, these mofos are crazy.
Well, we may be crazy, but our heart is good. And it takes a little crazy sometimes to get
Oh yeah, Lisa, highlight her comments.
Lisa.
I wonder how Andrea is feeling now. Angry that we know more about Vaughn, fuming, angry, jealous that Vaughn's getting the attention. Yeah. Yeah. You know what, Andrea? It's not too late. It's not like you can't come up and talk to us.
Yeah, I'm going to drop a link. Anybody who wants to come up, you are welcome. If you just want to make a comment, if you have a question, if you are affiliated or you followed Dre, been a mod of hers, no information, anything, you are absolutely welcome up. Mary T, thank you so much. Much love for his family, and we agree with them in prayer. Amen. Prayer does miracles. Absolutely. Pray every single day for Vaughn and those babies. And those babies, like, you know, it's great to eat healthy and all of that, but in my opinion, that is not healthy. We've got, you know, moderation in everything we do. Sonia, as far as an update on Vaughn, the only thing we know is that no one is allowed to see Vaughn at this time.
According to Hershey police, that was just at my house.
Yes, and that is allegedly even Dre, but we have not been able to independently verify that. But that is what is saying, and it would make sense to me personally because a doctor can make that decision. And I was wondering, and with talking to our team I think yesterday, that you know, that would probably soon be a possibility. That she needs his baby. Yeah. Thank you.
You want to hear what somebody just said? Sent me?
Sure.
They said, I think that Andrea knew that the hospital was on lockdown when she messaged Letitia to go see him.
Say that again.
I just got a text message, and a woman said she, meaning Andrea, probably knew the hospital was on lockdown when she messaged Letitia to see him. Well, we can only speculate. Well, and to be quite honest, she wanted to make demands. She wanted to make demands and be like, yeah, okay, but you got to make a public, like address the public. But no, she doesn't.
She wanted everything to look perfect, like everything was.
She didn't do it. She didn't do it. That was me.
Blanca says, has she been live on her supporters group?
Y'all want to keep watching them, or do y'all want to go off and discuss it on our
they
own?
would buy a membership, and then she would just block
She keeps the money and throws you away. Remember, silence is an answer. See, listen, in you know, talking about like the whole cop and the Hershey police, and when I was speaking to him, you know, him saying that, you know, you ask people to drive by her mother's address. Actually, what I said, okay, was to go down.
I'm gonna do something. Hang on, guys.
I never said the number. I wanted to see if the camper was gone, because if the camper was gone, that means that she was gone. Get what I'm saying? Because if she can't see Vaughn anymore, then why would she stick around?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I think.
From when we were speaking with that family member last night, they said that they didn't even think she would ever come back to the property.
Yeah.
So
No, don't, Sylvia, don't report her page. Nobody, please don't report. Let her keep talking.
Hey, Mo Brown, I need you
You
to show
gotta let people talk. Let them speak. Go ahead. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, there's a Mo Brown down here that came back earlier. That whenever I didn't even show a link, so I need them to show their face.
Wait a second. Jehovah's don't put their kids in schools?
I don't know if that's true.
That's what I was wondering, Pebbles. But this is the thing. I don't have to say, all right, go here, go there, blah, blah, blah. I don't have to do that. People are going to do it on their own. And guess what? She's got a huge following in Tucson. Remember that. Maybe she's at this point doesn't feel safe at that address. Guess what? I never told people to go over there and harass her. I don't want her to be harassed. I just want her to tell us what happened. And the thing is like, how are you going to have a huge, all right. How about this? People wanted to say it's the same thing, right? People are getting mad that her followers feel, oh my God, she didn't tell us that this was going on with Marvon. Well, guess what? With my thing with Princess, I'm telling you what's going on, right? From day to day. And people are like, oh, how are you blasting his business? Okay, you either want to know the truth or you don't want to know the truth. I, for one, am not going to be keeping things from people because this is part of my life. She's doing the same exact thing. She's telling you and sharing her life with you. Okay, so when you follow a creator and you love this creator, there is no line drawn. Okay, there are some people that have followers and they don't know anything about their personal lives. Me, I'm personally fine. I like to watch AFC podcasts. I don't know anything about him except that he's like this really cool dad and he's got the best channel. I personally would like him to share his life, but guess what? He doesn't, and that's fine. I overshare. Andrea overshares, but here's the thing. Is oversharing the right thing if it's the truth, or is oversharing and keeping it something that big, right? Keeping something that big.
All right, guys, hold on.
You're
going to
pull out the pitchforks.
I'm trying to get to the link.
You can't get mad at Andrea and say, you were supposed to be transparent with us and tell us this whole time.
Sorry.
And then get mad at her for keeping it. Well, I mean, listen, I know it sounds like I'm standing up for Andrea, but think about it. I just explained it. People want to get on me. Oh, well, you're telling us Princess's business. Yeah, because it's a medical emergency. My best friend is trying to off himself a slow death in front of my family's face. So do you want to know it, or do you just want to wait until something really bad happens?
Pop up
or do you want to come on the journey? That's what she's doing. But she kept it. She kept the most important thing. She's saying, oh, he had seizures, blah, 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 blah. He had seizures. What do you want?
Marissa, read this.
Video of Cray Cray stating she wanted to remove catheter as she wanted the dick in the hospital. And detective...
Y'all bear with me for just a second.
Well, dick's not a curse.
I'm sorry I'm boring you.
You can have a boyfriend named Dick. Remember what I said about having a boyfriend named Dick. You will win every argument.
I can't see.
Hospital detective needs to be made aware, even hospital on lockdown. Listen.
Hello.
To be quite honest, I only made one call to the Tucson police. And what she had said, and I did this live. I haven't done anything private.
Okay,
I've done it all in front of you.
Let me get over here where I can
if
see
you
the
don't
chat
like the way I do things, then I can't apologize for that. I'm not going to say I'm sorry because I'm different.
Uh-oh. Hello.
Okay. I'm good. How are you?
How are you?
The crap out of me. I was like,
I think some of my people are over here in y'all's chat.
Okay, let me Let me get over
Okay,
here where I can see the
so
chat real quick.
I go. Actually,
I'm Harley.
okay.
Uh-oh.
No, you're good, Harley. How are you doing?
Okay. I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I think some of my people are overhearing y'all's
I'm not
chat.
going to take much time. I also go live and
Okay,
we're
so
actually live on my channel
I
right
go.
now,
Actually,
streaming with
I'm.
you guys.
Mo Brown, you're going to have to show your
Um,
face because
we've
you
talked about
came
this
up
and
earlier
everything, but
before
I
I
just
even
wanted to
had
let you
a
guys
link
know
up,
I
and I
haven't been
don't know
able
how
to
you
get
did
my
that.
comments through. I have
Okay, go ahead.
I've
Nope.
messaged Molly, and
I'm not going to
I
take much time.
am wanting
I
to come up
also
with a
go live,
design.
and we're actually live on my
Hey
channel right
guys,
now,
I see
streaming
y'all
you
over there.
guys.
I'm going to offer to make shirts,
We've
and 100% of the
talked about this
proceeds
and everything, but
of
I
these
just wanted to
shirts
let
I
you
want
guys know
to
I haven't been able
donate
to get my
to
comments through.
Vaughn's mom. And
I
then
have
anybody that is wanting to,
I've
I mean, I don't
messaged
know if
Molly,
anybody's going to get
and
together
I
any kind of a
am
demonstration or
wanting to
whatever.
come up with
We
a
will do shirts
design.
for that.
And
But
hey
I am a
guys, I
little
see y'all over there.
one-person
I'm going to
business
offer
that
to
I
make
run
shirts,
from my
and
home.
100% of the
But
proceeds
I
of
do
these shirts I
sublimation
want
and
to
vinyl, that
donate
kind of stuff.
to
So
Vaughn's
if
mom.
anybody is
And then
interested, we're
anybody
going
that is
to
wanting
this week
to, I
try
mean,
and
I
come
don't
up
know
with
if
a
anybody's
design,
going to get
and I
together,
will
any
put them
kind of
up
a
on my
demonstration or
Facebook
whatever.
page.
We will do
And like
shirts
I
for
said,
that.
100% of the
But
proceeds
I
from
am a
these shirts,
little
I'm going
one
to
person
send over to
business
his mom.
that I run from my home, but I do sublimation and vinyl, that kind of stuff. So if anybody is interested, we're going to this week try and come up with a design, and I will put them up on my Facebook page. And like I said, 100% of the proceeds from these shirts I'm going to send over to his mom.
I just wanted to say one thing.
Sure.
I have a friend who's very tight knit with the VA. And I talked to this I don't want to mention names because he is also a Marine. I am a daughter and a granddaughter of a Marine. So Semper Fi, I sympathize with Vaughn. I sympathize with his family. I just lost my father in 2020.
I'm so sorry.
Or no, 2021. I'm sorry, 2021. So it's only been a year. The gentleman that I spoke to at the VA told me that there is no benefits for her whatsoever. And and unfortunately, Raza will not get any benefits either.
My husband said the same thing. And a lot of people didn't like hearing it because they wanted to believe And I'm talking to my husband who, he did 4 years at West Point, and then he was an officer and he only did 10. So what he does now is he is treated at the VA, but he's not getting any money. They give you a settlement and they say, see you later, bye. And that's pretty much it. So
the only thing my brother and I got from my dad was for him to be buried in Great National Cemetery out here in Holly, because he is a Purple Heart recipient.
Wow.
My brother and I didn't get any of his VA benefits. We didn't get any life insurance benefits from the VA, nothing. So I don't know. And I also, unfortunately, I lost my brother in 2018, a week before Christmas, to suicide. And nothing is adding up. Nothing is adding up to any of this.
No.
And I'll be damned. I have an 18-year-old. And if he ever was to get married, or his partner, because I'm an ally and he's LGBTQ, and I support everybody. I even have a rainbow flag flying on my front porch because I'm proud that he came out at 10th grade.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
My son suffered in school. He was a football player, came out to the football team as being bisexual, LGBT. Football team didn't support him. We're sending him messages saying, we don't, you're going to look at us when we're in the locker room, this and that.
Good heavens. I mean, I was
He ended up getting a concussion.
I could have finished what I
From
was
a fellow
saying and then
fellow
left.
teammate, because the kid did not like and stomped on his head. Now, Molly, you'll like this one. The school didn't do nothing, but guess what this mama bear did? I got a lawyer. I sued the school district and we won. My son, I almost lost my son to suicide because of the bullying, because he was LGBTQ. And if anybody was to tell me I couldn't see my son, believe me, wasn't going to happen. I stayed in the hospital by his bedside until he was put into a mental hospital for a while. I didn't even go home.
No.
I'm married. And if that
Were
was
you
my
all dressed
husband,
up? Let me ask, did you put on a wig and a whole bunch of makeup when you were by his side?
I'll be honest, the way I look right now is the way I looked in the hospital.
Oh.
So
That's what
no,
a normal person would look like in a hospital.
I ate
You're at
hospital food. I ate the hospital food. I went to the cafeteria. My husband would be in the room so I could go to the cafeteria. I would come back. My husband would go to the cafeteria to get food. Nobody ever left his side. We were there 24/7. So I feel for Miss Bias. I feel for her family. So all I have to say is Semper Fi, and the
Do or
truth,
die. Yep.
the light, anything that happens in the dark will always come to light. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, watch out for a psycho in chat. They claim that they are law enforcement.
I was
and
just gonna
say they're
finish
talking
this.
with the feds
And
that Dre is
I'll stop it.
traumatized. Okay, anyone that's
Sorry,
in law
Faith.
enforcement, they really they
Yeah,
don't chat.
she
they
did.
they
Yeah.
don't chat.
They
Thank
watch.
you
just
to our guys
watch
in there.
Trust
And
me.
record and look.
Let
They
them
don't
know
chat.
about us.
Traumatized. You want to know something?
Thank you, MJ.
You want to know something, Andrea? How about you come up here and tell us how we can help you and have what's happened be a little bit less traumatic? What exactly is making it traumatic? See, I would think that you were traumatized when you found your husband in the shed, but there were no tears. You weren't hysterical. You weren't inconsolable.
Mm-hmm.
And you weren't traumatized when you went to go visit him in a full face of makeup, your new dress, a very disturbing photo, by the way. That photo is going to follow you forever. That is one of the most disrespectful things a person could ever do.
I would say the people that would be traumatized, in my opinion, is the one without a phone, the one who is sleeping in a building, the one that can't make decisions for themselves, the one that can't eat when they want.
What about the 3 children? What is daddy, mom? What did she say? Like, where's daddy? He dies in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Why? When is he coming out? Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
Your 3 children, and they're little. They're
Mm-hmm.
all babies, all 3 of them. I don't care if they're preteen. They are still babies. Babies. Where's dad? Why can't we go see dad?
Exactly. Hey Harley, you was at the Summer Wells event, right?
No, I was not there, but I was on all the live streams.
Okay. Maybe
She's living her best life. Yeah. So a couple of days ago, you guys, she indirectly told me, Molly Golightly, you are not affecting me. Okay. You can't affect me. I'm all about positivity. I'm living my best life. This is what she said on Wednesday night.
So I'm getting some information, but I have to verify it before I can put it out. I'm gonna text this to you, Marissa, before, but please don't mention it until we independently verify that this
is 1 year ago. Listen very careful to her words.
I'm gonna hop down, guys. I just I put my stuff in the chat, and my people that are over here are also letting everybody know.
Thank you.
You can see our work on my Facebook page, and as soon as we get a mock-up or some ideas, then we'll post that on the Facebook page too. And Molly, I sent you a message earlier I believe, on Facebook. If y'all want to get with me and maybe we can come up with something together for the shirt, but I'd really like to get this moving so we can get some shirts going. And I make everything else too. We can do cups. We can put it on other stuff, other than just shirts. But, the faster we can get this going, the faster we can get money raised for his mom. And like I said, I'm not going to make a penny profit off of this. Everything is going to go to his mom. We do fundraisers on my channel every month. We've donated to Mission 22, Rolling to Remember. This past month, we raised money for mental health awareness. So it's just kind of what we do. My group of people are wonderful. So that's just what I wanted to come over here and do, and I will let y'all get back to it.
Well, thank you so much for your kindness and your generosity, and people in the chat. Thank you.
Yep.
As well.
Nope. Thank you guys so much. We'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kate Press. For a long time, followers, people kept bringing up concerns, and she kept blocking them and getting rude. People questioned his seizures.
Sorry, guys.
And nope. Yeah, I know she would constantly say this is not.
Let me go grab my food real quick, and I'll come back in here and talk to y'all. Let me grab my food.
Yeah, my phone is going insane.
So is mine.
Both of ours.
Nice shirt. Good, Morrissey.
Morrissey. Let's see.
I just wanted to
go ahead, Tattoo and Unicorn. Yes, go ahead, please.
I wanted to come up first and say hello. I'm fairly new to both of your channels.
Well, welcome.
I found this story very touching and personal. I followed Play with Dre McRae back in 2017 until like 2019. I definitely know Marvin was, always seemed like a genuine gentleman. When you watch someone for a certain amount of time, you can kind of pick up on, personalities, even if they're trying to hide them. I could definitely pick up on Dre's controlling, even when it wasn't obvious. I grew up with a very mentally abusive, manipulative, controlling mother. And my mother did a lot of the same things to my father. Like he had no voice. He kind of just had to sit in the background, look pretty, and pretend everything was fine. So I completely get what she was doing to him mentally. Thankfully, I didn't have to deal with like being given herbs and things like that. But I definitely get the mental control part of it. My uncle actually unalived himself in the same manner that Marvin allegedly used. I also had another uncle make an attempt by I don't know how to say it without it sounding so graphic, but he cut his neck. So he was put in he was hospitalized for quite a long time for that, and like had to have a trach and a feeding tube because like everything in his neck was damaged. And my mother also had a few attempts which ended up in ICU life support admission. So I completely feel for him in that aspect as well. Whether it was a true attempt or not, if it was a true attempt, I could see how he got to that point. As for why he stayed and didn't reach out, my father kind of did the same thing. He stuck around until I was 24 because he was so afraid to leave and her end up with custody of me.
Lot of Hater is supposed to be home tomorrow.
He kind of toughed it out and
So
stuff.
we're gonna,
But
I'll get her to get with me,
they're
and
divorced
we got to
now, but
design this
she
stuff.
definitely deals with issues from being married. She's got a like emotionally abusive, manipulative person.
All right, let me
And I mean,
let
I have
me
my own issues. Like that's a whole.
turn this off. Oh, I didn't do anything really. Oh, yeah, my head is killing me right now. Sorry. I need to eat headache medicine. Well, I mean, we did learn some new stuff tonight. I didn't know how else to get to them though. I've commented on several lives and nobody ever saw my comments. And she still hadn't seen my message. Yeah. I've got a picture too. I'll have to figure it out. I don't know if I have enough Easy Subly to sublimate them all, or if I'll just have to do vinyl. Like I might do special ones for certain people with picture. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So it is 10 o'clock at night and I'm eating dinner just now. I'm supposed to be eating healthier, and I made chicken Alfredo homemade. So oh goodness, they're asking me. I got to figure out prices for shirts. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Welcome. Right, Mark? It is good. But no thanks needed here. This is just something we do. We help people. There's plenty, Mark. Plenty. Well, I'll get on that tomorrow. For sure. We'll get it figured out. I gotta get some some shirts ordered. Price them that way. Oh, here, let me put this back up here. I think. Let me edit this real quick. It's Harley's Streamer Merch is my Facebook page. Messages are not turned on that right now. So you would have to email me at harleymerch@hotmail. There, got it across the bottom. Absolutely. Yep, I got it. Oh, thank you, Taco. I try. I mean, hey, you gotta put good stuff out in the world, don't you? You get back what you put out. Absolutely, Lisa. Speaking of which, I need to go. I still haven't been able to go look into the whole Sophie situation. Les said that, let's see. Let me go look at my messages. Sophie's dad got arrested. Hold on. Extradited, I think. Right? Am I in the right? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, Michael Long. He's been extradited back to Texas. So I haven't even had the chance to catch up on that situation. Has anybody looked into that? Who is Sophie? Oh, Taco. Really? You're right there too. Girl, you need to look up Michael Long, the Sophie Long case from last year. It was a big thing. It was a custody battle turned nasty. We all believed him at first. The dad started making claims that he has a daughter and 2 sons with his ex-wife, and he was making claims that the daughter was saying that the mom's new boyfriend was doing inappropriate things with her. He just got taken back to Collin County. I have to go back and look. I don't remember what had happened between, across several counties in Texas. Excuse me. But it started out as a custody battle, and then he started coercing Sophie, the daughter, to say that, I know, that things were happening while at the mom's house with the mom's boyfriend. And then he brainwashed her. She believed it. And then he would video when the mom would pick her up. She would just freak out, have full-blown panic attacks, and the courts got involved, and it got bad. And then he got emergency custody of them for a little while, and shit went down, and then he just ran off with her. It was crazy. There were protests in front of their courthouse, and lots of police involved, and I don't know, Mark. It's just started to flare up again too. Yes, she is. Well, I'm assuming I haven't seen anything else. Tell you what, let's go look. Let me hit Facebook. Let's go see what's going on there. Let me get back to you guys where I can read your comments. Yeah, some allergies, but I just have had this cough since I had the COVID. And it comes and goes. It's like it's going to go away, and then all of a sudden it comes back with a vengeance. I'm telling you, the COVID gave me the other C word in my lungs, probably. But my right top molar is started hurting me today. When you have a sinus infection, how your back teeth can, I don't know, some people don't, I guess, but if I'm getting a sinus infection, my back top teeth hurt really bad. Oh, Bob, it's too late. And that my top right one is been hurting today, so I'm wondering if I'm starting to get freaking sick again. Okay, Sophie. I gotta change accounts, don't I? I don't know. Yep. Hold on, and I'll tell you. Shit. Okay, so updates. Let me see if it's on this. Tend to Life has a bunch of oh Mark. Sorry, I haven't answered your message yet. I was trying to get the kids situated and all. Yeah, the end of the month. I got you. Heck, we're spending a weekend at our cabin at the end of the month. Actually, it's the first of the month, technically. Yeah, we're spending the first weekend of August at our cabin. All right, let me see. I think PHIEOFIE. Search. What have I got? Did I leave all the selfie groups? Surely not. All right, it's not in that. Groups. Hello, honey bunny. Oh, no kidding. I want to go with him so bad it's not even funny. I would love, love to go with him. All right, let me see over here. Why am I in so many damn groups on this account? This is stupid. Like, legit stupid. Why? Freedom. Aw. Oh. There's drama now? I've got it closed. What's going on over there, Freedom? And welcome back. You could have been watching from over here. Just playing with you. Luda says she'll be good. Mark. We're going to Jamaica. Okay. I don't know. Okay, let's try. Obviously, Facebook doesn't want me to look into it, so. Let's just see. See, I thought I had this one locked. Well, this one has no updates since 2021. Since December of 2021. Thank you. I saw that, Freedom. Thank you. Yeah, I know, me too. This one says case updates. September of 2021. Hey, Les, what, me and Mark, Les, what page did you get Michael Long's information off of? Because the pages that I'm seeing aren't even updating. Or was it one of the groups? Okay. How big is this plane? Mark, you going on a private plane? Woohoo. Oh, wait a minute. What are we talking about here? Why isn't that? Oh. Because I logged out of this. Okay. Hello, Harley. Hello, Harley. Do you know what you're doing? For the trees. You like trees? Trees are pretty. They can give you shade. No, you better make up a story. No hubbies allowed. Sophie's what? Sophie's Army. Ah, that's the one I thought I was in. There it is. Nope, not in this account. Damn it. A convention to attend. Yep, there you go. It's definitely going to be a convention. It might be an idiot convention, but I have no idea. I don't know why. Why? Yes. And I agree. Now, please accept me. Well, it's pending, so I can't. Are there any other updates other than that right there? Do they have any information on Sophie on there? Like, is she safe and with somebody? I gotta wait. Hallelujah, Faith. I hear you. It's too bad you can't pack him up in a backpack with you. Huh. Hold on a second. Oh, Jesus. I got so much to do tomorrow. Sorry. Are we back? Are we alive? Are y'all alive? All right. In your army bag. I hope it has wheels on it, Faith. Freedom. What? Oh, Luda can tell you what I sell and wait, what? And you can write it off. What? I don't do that on who? Wait, okay, Freedom, what do you sell? you gonna put Petey on your back? Freedom. I'm so confused right now. Freedom, what do you sell? Do you sell big old dildos? Yeah. Thanks, Luda. That's Luda's fault. I blame that on Luda. But I need to know. I'm asking for a friend. I'm asking for not a hater. She's always in the market for a new boyfriend. Okay. Hell, maybe I need 3 of them. Maybe all my girls need one. It's okay, Freedom. You can advertise. Whatever, Luda. It's your fault. You went there first. Now watch it. Y'all are gonna y'all are gonna run Mark off again. I write your trip off. Gotcha. Okay. Look, I told y'all I have a headache. My brain's not functioning on all cylinders right now. Oh, Bob, whatever. You know you use your dildo every time that Diana comes on. Y'all, what y'all doing coming up here acting all innocent and stuff? I'm going to have to unpublish this live now. I can't have the new people coming in here thinking we're terrible. I'm terrible. Not we. Okay, hold on. I have an update. That's what this update says. Looks like, oh, really? Well, that doesn't surprise me. That makes him look a little guilty too, though, doesn't it? Batteries? Who uses batteries anymore? All mine are rechargeable. I didn't even know they made them with batteries anymore. The heck? Okay. Thank you, baby. Huh. I'm just going to cut out the last 30 minutes of this live. Chop it out. Chop, chop, chop it off. Sound good? All right, guys. Well, I have a busy day in the morning. Yeah. Oh, Faith. Well, it's too bad Kathy's not in here. She'd be clutching her pearls, wouldn't she? Sorry. Is it really? Is what? No. Les, don't you dare. I just tore that fort down. There ain't no blanket fort left. That wasn't supposed to be samey. That was supposed to be same time. Is loving yourself a sin? How did I wind up with 2 half-open, half-drank bottles of Gatorade on my desk? Right, Freedom? Nope. I told you I done tore down that blanket fort. Tore it down. We're fixing to have bath time with Harley, guys. I got a cough. Hold on. Whew. That one made me dizzy. Dizzy. Alrighty, kids. Well, was there anybody else here that's had any more questions about Andrea and Vaughn? I think everybody pretty much has figured it out. Yeah, I'm afraid I might fall asleep in the bathtub. I got to get up at 5:30 in the morning, and tomorrow my teenager I have to take him to open a bank account, and then he has to go to, he got a job. I have to take him to meet with his supervisor to turn in his direct deposit information and his birth certificate. And then he has his driving test scheduled. And I'll have all 3 kids with me doing all this. Oh, God almighty. Yeah, she does. Yeah, so that the voice recordings that they played tonight kind of, I already knew a lot of what was said that had been posted by pretty much the same thing in text messages earlier. And where sorry y'all, everybody has been speculating about how was it possible, oh my god, that's beautiful, that shed held up his weight and whatnot. But after reading the text messages that came out this weekend, I really think that he was trying to get away from her, and that's the only way he could, because he's been trying to leave her for months. It's so sad. It's so sad. Oh, Bob. Yeah. I'm getting a headache just thinking about it. Oh, I've already got a headache, but it's getting worse just thinking about it. So, all right, I'll tell you what. We got one more thing to do. Hold on, let's get... Let me get this figured out. Hold on. What is going on here? All right. All right. We're going to close with this song. Just, we got to have our songs, but as a tribute. Thanks for anybody new that's joined us tonight. Thank you all for hanging in there tonight. And I will try to come on tomorrow. Uh-oh. Well, Mark, hang around. I'm sure we can share some stuff with you. Love you all. I'll let this load. Yeah, I really was I hate it for them, but I wish those girls' dad would at least come get them. I need to speed this up a little bit.
What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we were to gain? What about killing fears? Is there a time? What about all the things that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the blood we shed before? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore? What have we done to the world? Look what we've done. What about all the peace that you pledged your only son? What about flowering fields? Is there a time? What about all the dreams that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the children in the war? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore? I used to dream, I used to glance beyond the stars. Now I don't know where we are. All I know is
All right, guys. Love you all. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out.